If Wilt were playing today, he would own the league, not a franchise.
Wilt could do whatever he wanted to on the basketball court. Strong, palmed a bowling ball, a 16-pound bowling ball. Didn't put his fingers in the sockets and the holes, palmed it like that and held it out.
A youngster in Philadelphia, Wilt Chamberlain's long and powerful arms made him a legend both on and off the court.
What was exciting for me as a kid at 13, 14 years old was to come to his house and see him pick up 350 pounds in a weight. And then see him on the court when he used to just shed guys off of him.
Wilt Chamberlain went up to dunk a ball, and Calvin Murphy jumped on him. And Wilt actually completed the dunk, came down, took Calvin off his back, and put him on the floor. You all right, little fella?
Probably the greatest play I have ever seen in my life. Wilt Chamberlain was involved with Gus Johnson. Wilt was standing there. Gus goes up to dunk it. Wilt catches the ball, throws Gus to the floor. Still holding the ball, they carry Gus off the court with a dislocated shoulder from bouncing off the floor. I don't see how anyone in the NBA will ever be as strong as he was.
Did they dominate today as well, in your opinion?
Of course. Chamberlain averaged 50 points a game. He probably averaged 75 a game if he were playing today. You know why I say that? Because you can't put your hand on guys. When I played, you could hand check them. Now you can't hand check them. So it's much more difficult to stop players that way.
So you asked me a question about how Wilt would pair or fare against the players of this era. Bob Lanier then told me a story about, 12 or 13 years ago at an All-Star game. I said, Bob, if Wilt Chamberlain were playing today, this is when you had some centers, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal. You had that group, the last big group of centers. He said, Sonny, 70. No, he didn't mean 70 in one game. He meant average 70 against these guys. Now, I'll give you another story. Bob Lanier playing with the Detroit Pistons. You know how they keep block shots today?
Yeah.
You know how they keep block shots today? Well, they didn't keep block shots back in the day. But Wilt had a computer mind. He played a game against the Detroit Pistons. He blocked in one game 26 shots. And see, it's hard for your radio listening audience and even you guys as younger guys to fathom what I'm saying because he was greater than the game. And those of us who grew up with him, we used to get on him a lot and say, you know, Dip, you're not playing physical enough. You know, Dip, when they put their hand over the rim like that, you should break it off. He said, no, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Man. So he was a gentle giant.
Always, because, see, he recognized, and you asked a question about how physical.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing called innate strength. That's strength from within. And I run across people who say to me, well, Shaquille weighed 50 to 75 pounds more than Wilt, and he would be able to do whatever. Wilt would take Shaquille O'Neal and move him around like he was a rag doll. Let me give you an example. Wilt could take the ball to the basket and get ready to go up and dunk the ball. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, ask Wayne Emery. You know who Wayne Emery is?
Heard of the name. Yeah.
Wayne Emery played for the Cincinnati Royals when Oscar Robertson was there. Wayne Emery became the first black to be a general manager in the NBA. He was also with Cleveland. He's an executive now with Toronto. He's 6'8". When he played about 275 or 280. He used to be on Wilt's arms, going up for a dunk. This is no lie. And Wilt would say to him basically, what floor are you getting off, big fella, before I dunk you in the ball?